Hi everyone, today we are going to be doing a masterclass in skincare layering. If you've never seen my channel before, welcome. My name's Gemma. I am a fully qualified esthetician and beauty therapist here in the UK, so hopefully I will be able to answer any questions that you have on this topic so you can find out whether you have been layering your skincare in the correct order to make sure that all of your products are as effective as they possibly can be so you get the results that you want in the quickest possible time. If you're finding this video helpful at any point, I'd love it if you'd click that like button, the subscribe button, and come and join the family by getting notified of every single video that I upload by clicking that notification bell as well. I'd like to thank YesStyle for sponsoring this video today. Every single product that I'm going to be applying to my skin to demonstrate how to layer effectively will be from the brand Beauty of Joseon. I've chosen Beauty of Joseon because it's one of my personal favorite brands, and also I know from past experience it's one of your favorite brands as well. A lot of you are rather partial to a bit of Beauty of Joseon, so they are the products that we're going to be using today. Beauty of Joseon are not only vegan and cruelty-free, but they also exclude any sort of ingredients that a lot of people might be sensitive to, like alcohol, fragrance, and essential oils. So there will be a little bit of something for everybody, and if you do fancy checking out the products, I've linked everything in the description box. Before I start talking about the order of product application, I just want to answer a question that gets asked frequently in the comments section of most skincare videos, and it's incredibly relevant to this topic. So many people want to know if you can layer numerous actives together in the same routine without hindering their efficacy. I think many people think that by layering different actives together that have different pH levels, you will alter the pH of certain ingredients, and we're talking about vitamin C, peptides, retinoids, direct acids like AHAs or BHAs, and then because you've altered the pH, they are no longer effective and work to the best of their ability, so you're not going to get the results if you mix those ingredients together. Actually, there's been some scientific research done recently that suggests that that is not the case. Although the pH may be altered if you mix certain ingredients together, it is not a quick process, and in fact it doesn't alter the pH of those products enough to render them useless. It may hinder them a tiny weeny bit, but not enough that you will notice. The reason that a lot of brands don't recommend that you mix certain ingredients together, like vitamin C with acids, vitamin C with copper peptides, acids with retinoids, is that certain people cannot tolerate those ingredients mixed together, but it's on an individual by individual basis. I personally wouldn't recommend that you have more than 2 active ingredients in your morning skincare routine and in your evening skincare routine. Best case scenario, keep it simple, know what you want to achieve, pick your actives accordingly, and just have 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. But I know that's not always feasible if you're wanting to target numerous skin concerns. So I guess what I'm trying to say is you can layer whatever products you want in whatever routine you want, but proceed with caution, because some people are going to get irritation, dryness, and soreness. Other people aren't, and you'll never know if you don't try. But my advice is keep it simple. Not everybody needs every single active in their routines. They just don't. So when layering skincare, it's really, really important that you have clean skin. So if it's first thing in the morning, either splash your face with water, give it a gentle massage and then dry it, or use a cleansing oil or a cleansing balm. I find they are so super effective for getting rid of any excess oils, excess skincare from the night before or from your daytime routine, or any excess grime or dirt buildup on the skin. It may not be visible, but it definitely will be there. And if those things are there, they will hinder the absorption of your skincare, and you definitely don't want that. So start with a really beautiful, clean skin. I'm using the Beauty of Joseon Ginseng Cleansing Oil. I would be using my Beauty of Joseon Radiance Cleansing Balm, which I think is absolutely divine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the ginseng cleansing oil. It is a beautiful beautiful product. But the cleansing balm is my favorite. I've just run out, so I'm using the cleansing oil instead. This is incredibly gentle. It's really effective. Does everything I want without stripping my skin of any essential oils that I need. So let's move on to the order of product application. And there is a specific order that makes your products more effective. However, this is not set in stone. If you do this slightly differently, if you prefer to do this in a different order, your skincare generally will get to where it needs to go. It's just if you do apply this in a slightly different order, the absorption of certain products might be slowed down a little bit. So just bear that in mind. So the order of application that I would recommend is a general rule of thumb runs with viscosity. There are 2 exceptions to the rule, and I will go into that in just a second, but generally you would run from really watery, lightweight products all the way to really thick products. So I would go with first a mist. If you apply a mist, generally very watery, very fluid, very lightweight, then move on to a toner, again usually very lightweight and liquidy, then go into a really lightweight serum, so a very loose liquidy serum, move on to your thicker serums, then go on to a gel-like moisturizer, again very, very lightweight. Go on to your thicker, more creamier moisturizers, then move on to your very occlusive, very thick moisturizer, and then finish it off with an oil. There's a lot of debate about whether oils should be before moisturizers or whether moisturizers should be before oils. I really don't have that much of an opinion on it. Oils penetrate water, water doesn't penetrate oil is what I would say. So if you're wanting your products to absorb the quickest that they possibly can, oils should be after a moisturizer because they can penetrate through, whereas if you apply a moisturizer over the top of an oil, it will just slow down the absorption because it will struggle to get through the oil-based product. Having said that, again, if you prefer to do it the other way around, if you don't like that oily slip on the surface of the skin, which a lot of people don't when they apply their oil last, your oil will still get to where it needs to go and your moisturizer will still get to where it needs to go. It's just going to take a little bit longer if you apply them a different way. So I did say that there were 2 exceptions to the rule. The first one is an eye cream, and I'm not talking about a generic bog standard eye cream that's pretty much just like a moisturizer. If you have one of those, you can apply it in viscosity order a little bit later on down the line. However, if you have an eye cream with an active ingredient in there, like the Beauty of Joseon Revive Eye Serum, apply it first. You don't want anything hindering the absorption of this. You also don't want anything damp underneath this that will make this absorb faster than it needs to go, because this does everything you need around that eye area. So this is such a beautiful eye cream. It not only hydrates and nourishes around that eye area like a generic eye cream, but this also has retinol liposomes at 2%. Retinol liposomes are a much more stable version of retinol, which is less irritating. It's perfect for under the eye to reduce wrinkles, fine lines, and discoloration. And although it's thicker than a lot of products that are going to come after it, I would definitely apply this first. I then recommend moving on to toners or essences. The essence I'm going to be using today is the Ginseng Essence Water, which is such a lovely product. It calms, it hydrates, and it's got 2% niacinamide in there as well, which you all know I love niacinamide to reduce any texture on the surface of the skin and regulate oil production. I then move on to serums. Beauty of Joseon have 4 serums to choose from. I wouldn't layer all 4 because I don't need to layer all 4, and the viscosity of these 4 serums are very, very similar, so it really doesn't matter which order you apply them. If you're a huge fan of Beauty of Joseon and you like to use all 4, you can pretty much use them in any order. I'm using the Revive serum, which has ginseng and snail mucin in there to repair and hydrate, and then layering over the top with the Glow serum, which has got propolis and niacinamide to soothe, slightly reduce any pigmentation issues that you have on your skin and refine the skin surface. They are the two serums that I would personally use if I was only using Beauty of Joseon products in my morning routine. If I was doing my evening routine here, I would switch out those two products and go for the Glow Deep Serum. This has got rice and alpha-arbutin in here, so it's slightly punchier and more powerful on tackling any pigmentation issues that I would like to rectify. Moving on to moisturizers, and most people only use one moisturizer. They tend not to layer different moisturizers onto their skin, so this would be the place where I would apply a moisturizer. However, Beauty of Joseon have two different moisturizers. Both of them are beautiful and lightweight, but very different consistency, so I just want to talk you through those just in case you want to try these out. The first one is the Red Bean Water Gel. Very lightweight, gel-like consistency, absolutely phenomenal for anybody who has an oilier skin type. Then the second one is the Dynasty Cream. Now this Dynasty Cream is also very lightweight, slightly thicker than the Red Bean Water Gel, so I'd apply this second if you want to layer them up. But this one is going to be great for anybody with a normal to dry skin. If you have a super dry, parched skin, layering both of these together is a match made in heaven, and my skin loved it this morning. And again, the debate of whether you apply oils last or oils before moisturizer, this would be the point where I would apply an oil on top of my moisturizer if I felt my skin needed it. I definitely don't feel like my skin needs it today, so I'm not going to apply one. And finally, let's talk about that second exception to the rule of viscosity, because I've already spoken about the first one, which was eye cream. SPF. It does not matter if your SPF is extremely watery or incredibly thick. SPF always goes right at the very end of your skincare routine, or first in your makeup routine before anything else. It's really important that you apply your SPF last so no other products hinder it throughout the day. You don't want anything breaking that down throughout the day. You want it to hold firm so it's giving you the correct amount of protection for the longest amount of time. The one that I've used, this from Beauty of Joseon, is one of my favorite SPFs of all time. It features in my favorite SPFs of 2023. It's the Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun with rice and probiotics. It's got an SPF of 50+ with a PA rating of plus, and it is beautiful. It feels like a moisturizer on the skin. It just locks everything in place. It is the perfect addition to any skincare routine. Just love it. So that's it. I really hope you found this video helpful. Whether you're wanting the information on how to layer your skincare, what order should you be applying your skincare products in, or whether you just really wanted to hear a little bit more about Beauty of Joseon and how to layer their specific products, I hope you've enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give this video a like and hit that subscribe button. I've linked all of the products that I've used in the description box if you want to check those out. Hope to see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.